Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Friday. It is April 18th, and tomorrow is WrestleMania Saturday. And we have NXT Stand and Deliver along with WrestleMania Night 1 tomorrow. And we're going to do my NXT Stand and Deliver predictions for this year's NXT Stand and Deliver 2025 live from Las Vegas, Nevada. So let's get into this one. So guys, the NXT Premium Live Event Preview, the quick hits. We have the NXT Champion Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Javon Evans in a triple threat match for the NXT Championship. I'm assuming this is going to main event. And if you're asking me my opinion, which you are, I've got Oba Femi retaining. I would love to see Javon Evans win. I love Javon. That boy, bouncy, but look, Trick is a great former champion. It'd be cool to see Trick Willie win, but I don't see Trick winning. This is Javon Evans' moment, but I do think Oba Femi retains. If Oba loses, I think Javon pins Trick. Now let's get to the NXT Women's Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer versus Julia versus Jordynne Grace versus Jada Parker. I'm a huge fan of Jada Parker. I mean, a huge fan. That girl is absolutely incredible in the ring. She's an absolute star in the making. Jordynne Grace, former TNA Impact Women's or Impact Champion or Knockout Champion. Anyway, Jordynne Grace, former TNA talent, came over to WWE. She is now signed to the company. I don't know how long the deal is. Don't really care because she's in WWE. Julia, she came from Stardom, I believe. And then Stephanie Vaquer from Mexico came from CMLL to WWE. All four of these women are incredibly talented. Stephanie, I believe, retains the NXT Women's Championship. I don't see her losing it. Now, the NXT Women's North American ladder match is a little interesting, and we'll have to go to see all the competitors in this match. So you have Zarya, you have Sol Ruka, you have Kalani Jordan, you have Lola Vice, you have Thea Hill, and I honestly cannot tell who that last woman is. My apologies on that. Can't really tell who the last woman is. Honestly, I've got Sol Ruka winning this. I think she's earned it, obviously. Thea's just coming back, so I don't think she's going to be the one winning. Lola Vice is a really good talent, but I don't think she's going to win it. I think this is either Zarya or Sol Ruka. Kalani's already been NXT North American Women's Champion, so I don't see her winning. But yeah, that's how I have that going. Go back up here to the match card. Because, oh my God, we have the match, potentially the match of the night for NXT. Not WrestleMania weekend, but NXT. The NXT North American Champion, Ricky Saints. If you don't know, that's Ricky Starks from AEW. He made the jump to WWE after being absolutely, for no reason, treated like garbage at the end of his AEW run, but whatever. Versus All Ego Ethan Page. See, I do the smile thing. You do the smile thing. If you know, you know. Yeet, that's not Ethan Page's thing. I'm fired up for my WrestleMania predictions that are coming out too, but I've got Ricky retaining only because I think Ethan moves to the NXT Championship, moves back to the NXT Championship, and faces Oba Femi eventually down the road. So I do have Ricky Saints retaining. Plus, Ricky's only been there for a couple weeks, maybe a month. So yeah, I do have him retaining. And then the NXT Tag Team Championship match, Fraxium, which is Nathan Frazier and Axiom, versus Hank and Tank. Fraxium. I don't need to go into detail about this. This is for Axiom. And in my opinion, they deserve it. Now, the 6-man tag team match, the D'Angelo family versus Dark State. Now, I'll be honest. At first, I wasn't that big of a fan of Dark State. I thought the attacks were cool, but I also thought, man, y'all just trying to mimic what the Shield did back in the day. Dark State is a very fun tag team. They're a very fun group to watch. The D'Angelo family, obviously. I mean, come on. It's the Gabagool and the Italian. And the D'Angelo family is really fun to watch. Although, I think Channing Stacks Lorenzo, I think he's got something up his sleeve. I have a hard time believing that we don't see Stacks turn on Tony D after what we saw on NXT this Tuesday when Stacks kind of led the group to attack Dark State. Tony D wasn't for that. He didn't appreciate it. He didn't like that. And I think Stacks may be the leader of Dark State. I know he's not in the group. I know what you're saying. That can't be. It's crazy. It's not crazy. We've seen guys before that were secret leaders of a group and they just didn't acknowledge it or didn't show it until it happened. I.e., when Finn Balor took over being the leader of Judgment Day and they kicked Edge out a couple of years ago. But I do think we see Stacks turn. I don't know if he goes with Dark State. I would say he goes with Dark State. But, man, that's going to be fun. Oh, it's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun 6-man match. I'm excited for that. 6-man tag tomorrow. I'm excited for that. And then the ladder match. Or I'm sorry, not the ladder match. The tag match. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. The Meta 2, the Meta Girls out of Meta 4. Versus Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, which I don't really know why we put them back together. Versus Fatal Influence. Versus Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan in a number 1 contender Fatal 4-way elimination match. I can't preference enough with saying that if Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson don't win this match, I am going to riot. I'm going to be so ticked off. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson deserve to be the freaking tag champs. The women's tag champion. There's no reason for us not to have them as tag champs. Look, I love Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. I don't know why we put them back together, though. They can't get along. They're not friends, but we put them back together for no reason at all. Plus, Roxanne Perez, isn't she supposed to be on the main roster feuding with Bayley? And now we got Bayley in a random tag team with Lyra Valkyria after what we saw last Monday when Bayley and Lyra, or actually it might not have been last Monday, last Friday, whenever they had their women's North America or women's Intercontinental Championship match, it looked like Bayley was going to turn, and then on Friday, Lyra and Bayley, I don't even remember exactly what happened. It's stupid. It's all stupid. Roxanne Perez should be in WrestleMania, not Stand and Deliver, not teaming with Cora Jade. Cora Jade should be going after the NXT Women's Championship or the NXT Women's North American Championship for all I care, but she shouldn't be in a tag team with Roxanne Perez, and Roxanne should be on the main roster. She's supposed to be on the main roster. I thought she got called up. I thought we already settled all of this by calling her up, but apparently we didn't, because apparently nobody knows what they're doing anymore. But I digress. NXT Stand and Deliver tomorrow should be a very fun show. I believe it starts, pre-show starts at like 11 Eastern, I believe. I can check real quick, actually. Does it say it up here? Does it tell us? Okay. Starts in 22 hours. Yeah, okay. So 1 p.m. Eastern. So I was off. I was off 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, I believe is the pre-show. It'll be streaming exclusively on Peacock in the U.S. and Netflix worldwide. Lucky ass Netflix. But let me know what your thoughts are about Stand and Deliver. Let me know if you think this show is going to stand and deliver at the same level as WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. By the way, if you haven't yet, go check WWE social media. They just revealed the stage for WrestleMania, and they took last year personal. I'm telling you, they took last year's personal. It's a fantastic stage, and I love it. But again, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what match you're looking forward to on Stand and Deliver, who you think's going to walk out with each championship. Let me know if you think my takes are correct or not correct. Let's have a great weekend. Love y'all. Thank y'all. It's Wrestle freaking Mania, baby. Let's have a party. Make sure to like and subscribe.